Alright guys, so we are going to be doing a haul update of everything that I got in my haul a while ago. I wanted to make sure that I tested out most of the products pretty decently, so that way I could tell you guys if they worked or not. So first up, I don't have it with me. Don't know where it went, honestly. It's the Toffee Talk lipstick from Wet n Wild, the liquid one. I don't really like it. It's really patchy, and with all the Wet n Wild stuff that I did get, I will leave a little thing up in the corner. Basically, it's like I did a five first impressions of all those stuff, so I will leave that there and give you all my thoughts on all the Wet n Wild stuff. But overall, I did not like that shade. So then it was that cushion foundation from Wet n Wild, and I honestly only used this once because the first time was enough. It was way too white for me. For one, it was really like light, obviously, and then I just didn't like how it lasted on my skin. It only lasted for like 6-ish hours, so it's definitely not long wearing. Okay, then there is their matte primer, and I'm still testing this out. I don't think it makes any much of a difference from my usual primer, which my usual one is the Blur and Smooth from Maybelline. This one is a little bit cheaper, but I do like this one better, so once I run out of this, I probably won't repurchase it because it doesn't really make my foundation any more matte. I did try like half this, half that, and it looked exactly the same, so I don't think it makes much of a difference. Alright, their little palette, I do really like it. There is that one shade that I don't like in it, which is this kind of brownish pink. I don't know what it is. It's really just not my kind of color. All the other ones are really nice. I just don't like that one. Then I have the highlighter from Wet n Wild, and honestly, this is pretty much a dupe for that one from Makeup Revolution that I already have, which I will show you guys next to each other. They look exactly the same on the skin, and they're both like a pinkish kind of shade. So yeah, this one is a little bit softer and creamier. This one's a little bit more dry, but both of them look the same. So if you already have this one in the shade Radiant Lights, you definitely don't need this one. Alright, moving on. So I did get this palette from Hard Candy, and honestly I've only used it a few times because I hate the matte shades in here. They're just like, the browns and the black is nice, but this shade right here and the two pink and red ones blend out to be exactly the same color. So honestly, I just use a different palette when I do the matte shades because these shimmers are really, really nice. Like, I love these shimmers that they have in here, but I guess they're glitters, whatever. The pressed glitters. But yeah, the mattes in this are horrible, so if you do buy this palette, I think it's worth it just for those shimmer shades, but the matte shades suck. Alright, and then there is that repeat that I have of the matte BB cream from CoverGirl in the shade 520. I am already halfway done with this. This is my favorite foundation, probably. I like how it lasts, and it looks really nice on my skin. Alright, so up next I did have the Stay Matte loose powder from Rimmel, and honestly, it doesn't make me any more matte than if I used my Coty Airspun, and they're pretty much the same price, but you do, I think, get a little bit more product in the Coty Airspun, if I could find it. Yeah, so the Coty Airspun, you get 2.3 ounces, and then the Rimmel one you get 0.35. So basically 2 whole more grams of product in the Coty Airspun. If you can deal with the scent, I do like this one a lot better. I get the translucent extra coverage. The translucent one is also good, but this one just didn't really do much. It didn't really keep my foundation any more matte throughout the day, but it also didn't look bad on the skin. So they're the same price, it's up to you. This one doesn't have a smell, so if you don't like a smell, you can get this one. Okay, and then I got those 2 makeup brushes from e.l.f. I really like these. This one that I did get, the smaller one, I used actually for the neon kind of yellow on my eyes today to make sure that the half cut crease was definitely like precise, and I really like it for that, and it's also good for carving out the cut crease too. And then this little tiny one is really good for under the lash line, so I'm really glad I bought these brushes. They're only like $1, so they're definitely worth the money. And finally is the palette from Milani in Bold Obsessions. I've used this probably around 5 to 7 times. I don't really remember. You can't really tell from the palette because these shades are so pigmented that you don't even need to like tap your brush in that much at all. Like literally all you need to do is get a fluffy brush and just like slightly tap, and then there's enough product on there to blend out. So yeah, this palette is really good. You can have like a cool tone look, you can have a neutral, or you can have a warm. Honestly, if you're a beginner and you just want a good drugstore palette for like an everyday kind of thing, you should get this one. It's like, I think it was like 15 bucks, and it's definitely really nice. I prefer it over the one that's 10 bucks, and this one you can only get a certain amount of looks, and this one you can get 3 whole different kinds of looks, so this one is definitely worth it. Alright guys, and for those lashes that I bought, I do like them. They're already gone, I've used them enough, but they are really nice lashes. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. If you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe, and I will leave my other haul videos down in the description, and any other correlating videos like the Wet n Wild first 5 impressions that I did. So anything that kind of is relevant, I will put links down in the description. And if you've tried any of these products and you also like them, let me know. And if I need to get like anything else at the drugstore that you guys have seen, also let me know in the comments. So see you guys next time.